What's going on, everybody? My name is ShadowMage, and in this video, I will be surviving 100 days in an amplified world. Oh, did I mention that this was all going to be on hardcore mode? This means if I die, my whole world gets deleted. On that note, this took so much time to make, so if you like this video, please consider hitting that subscribe button. Also, shout out to my man Luke theNotable for allowing me to put a twist on his original idea. Day 1, I spawned on top of a mountain, and I took time to take in my surroundings. This shader pack really is making things so much better. I see a small village on the other side of the huge chasm, so I take the leap of faith to surely break my legs, and I'm fine. Oh. I then gather wood and stone tools and make my way up the mountain. There weren't any animals, so sweet berries would have to be my food for now. I then made it my mission to put these villagers in cages so I can abduct them later, which took half the day. Then I just dug down to diamond level and mined. I mined straight into day 2, and early that morning I found my first diamonds. Let's go. I then mined for the rest of the day. Did I mention that I'm not going to sleep for these whole 100 days? That must be insanely bad for my health. Kids, don't do this at home. I mined into a ravine and got tons of iron, and I even mined some obsidian. I had full iron armor by now, and I needed some food fast. So I rushed down the mountain to kill some fish, and now I feel a little bit better. I even found this giant ruined nether portal in the ocean, which I actually thought was really cool. I started a basic farm and waited till morning. On day 3, I finally made my nether portal. I searched around for a warped forest biome and killed some endermen. I learned that I can get those warped blocks without silk touch by killing the endermen, and I really needed them. Day 4 came, and it was now time to get on top of the nether. I made my portal that should link up with the other portal. Then I built straight up into day 5, in which I began constructing a hoglin farm. With this farm, I will be able to get infinite food extremely fast. I flew with the boat all the way down, and don't ask me why this wouldn't actually kill you in real life, because it would. So again, kids, don't try this at home. I am now realizing that half of you won't even listen to me, so hopefully you live close to the hospital. I had to deal with these nasty little critters, and spawn-proof the floor. Day 6, I was still working on the farm, and then I tested my nether portal. Ugh, it didn't work. It took all day just to get back to my base by nighttime. Day 7, I just cleared out some of the areas and got prepared to build a villager breeder. This creeper nearly just ended my companions' lives. I then made a farm a little bigger on day 8. I cleared out some mobs, and then I was able to get a music disc. Let's go. Wow, I have never actually done that before. I worked all night on the villager breeder and right into day 9 where I finished it. By that time, it was night and too dangerous to abduct my business associates. So I tried to wait till morning when a group of phantoms just bullied me. Well, you know what I did to them? I ended them. And oh look, day 10. Now I actually had to finish the villager breeder since I lied to you before. In my notes it said it was done, but apparently not. That took the entire day. It was snowing the next morning, but now it was time to snatch my I have a problem. I transported my co-workers to where they will be trapped until the end of time. This took all day, and at night I made my farm a little bit bigger. I started off the morning of day 12 by murdering a creeper. Then I AFK'd at my hoglin farm for the entire day. Look at all that juicy meat. Day 13, I finally did it. I broke bedrock! And then I improved my AFK spot and then went back to the mountains. Sheep, finally! Oh my goodness, I need your coats. I need your fur. I need your wool. You know what I mean. Day 14 through 15, I made a bubble elevator and populated my sheep pen. I actually don't know why I did this and why did I mention this in my notes. Day 16, I had my first baby villager. Then I went to work clearing out an area that I will be using to make an iron farm. And then day 17 came and I wanted to go on an adventure. I went down a cave and stumbled across a mine shaft. I got several name tags, golden apples, which I actually had to eat, and even more diamonds. I was in there for 2 days. Finally, I could see the light again. Day 19, I made my improvements to the sugarcane farm and trapped this creeper in this cage where he will be there for all of eternity. So at the iron farm, I got this zombie, and he just didn't want to cooperate. But then I trapped him. But when I got a name tag and came back, he was gone. He just disappeared. Maybe he turned into a ghost. Maybe he's haunting me right now. Day 20 came and we are now 1/5 of the way there. Let's go. I finally got another zombie, which was actually super easy since this one actually wanted to comply with me. Yes, I have villagers now. I instantly made a track that goes to the iron farm on day 21. Already an iron golem, oh my goodness. I made the Hole of Death and finished it by day 22. Die, my friendly foe. Die. I got a zombie and he didn't seem to like the rails, but I got him in a place so I can use him to slaughter, no, that's not good, convert villagers so I can get amazing trades. Now that's an appropriate name. Day 23, I searched for the fortress, and day 24, I actually found it. Turns out it was pretty close to my portal, I just went the opposite direction. I killed some blaze, but then they overwhelmed me. Ah! Look at all those. Okay, this is way too much. It's time to leave. Everything could have ended right there, so that was extremely scary. I should really get better gear. Day 25, I planted my crops and went to work on weakness potions. I then corrupted my compadres and gave them drugs. Required drink that they must have. Then I did it again, and again, and again. Day 26, I had to get more golden apples, and by day 27, I had very good trades. 6 sticks for an emerald. We are going to get that down to 1 in no time. I maxed out all their trades and one of them gave me a flame and power 3 bow for 1 emerald. I tested out my new power 4 bow on a creeper. Sit down, get on my level. Day 28, I started a manual oak tree farm. It's nothing special, but it will give me some apples. That's just me showing off. Day 29, I was on the hunt for some magma blocks, and today I start my gold farm. I need stacks of magma blocks, so that is what I did all day. And this has got to be the biggest vein I have ever seen. Literally all the magma that I ever needed was in this one vein. I'm not even kidding. Day 30, I brought all of my materials I needed to the nether roof. I began pillaring up and realized I was in the wrong spot. So I went all the way back down and ran to the correct spot. Then I began making the farm. Here's a small time lapse of these 5 days constructing the farm. Yes, it's finally finished. Once I get looting and sweeping edge, I'll be golden. Literally. Day 36, I basically did all the stuff around my base, like farming, until this creeper blew up the breeder. I thought for sure some of the villagers were going to make a run for it, but they didn't. Wow, that's a first. Day 37, I went to my employees and traded with some librarians. I was able to get looting 3, sweeping edge 3, and efficiency 5 in the span of about 2 minutes. I turned on shaders and wondered why I ever turned this off. It looks incredible. I basically worked on profits until morning where I see this loiterer on my property. He was shot on sight. I didn't record day 38, but I am sure it was the same as day 39, curing my diseased laborers. I also finally created an enchantment area. I got a Smite 4 sword, which I then created the greatest farming sword in the land. I couldn't wait to try it out, and that's all I did day 40. Day 41, I bought 6 efficiency books. There wasn't really a reason to, I'm just that rich. My net value for gold was over a stack of gold blocks now on day 42. Yes, I finally got it! Fortune 3! It was day 44 that I finally fixed my sorting problem. Day 45, I was officially starting an outbreak as I was infecting my assistants for more revenue. I accidentally got this sword on day 46 and I was very impressed by it. Day 47, I finally maxed out all of my smithies and now had an infinite supply of outrageously cheap diamond tools and armor. Back to this on day 48, quality content. Just look at that blade! I was now feeling pretty confident in my gear day 49 and I watched the sunrise and no, it's snowing. Great. Also, I very much enjoyed watching this squid commit self-destruction. Oh, and it just disappeared. It must have been a Jedi. What a horrible way to go. Hey, it's day 50. We are halfway. I stared at my base from afar. It was finally time to work on the mansion project. This creeper literally didn't do a single heart of damage. What a nub. I worked on mining out a water elevator to the top of the mountain. I finished it by nightfall. How am I going to get down, you might ask? I had to mine a second shaft to drop all the way down. This was finished by day 52, and it was time to clear a massive area. Whoa, the side of this looks absolutely stunning, and I basically just set the mountain ablaze with my Power 5 bow. The morning of day 54, I got a music disc. That's right, another one. Let's go. That's number 2. I also marveled at my glorious reflection. There's nothing more beautiful. Oh, what's this? Trading, I see. Yeah, I lied to you before. I didn't actually have enough materials for Project Mansion, so I am not going to lie. I traded and got materials for several days. Let's go check out the iron farm. Ah, look at all that gravy. My recording corrupted when I finally started the mansion project. Love it when that happens. So this is how far I got on day 61. I didn't clear out near enough acreage, and I just continued to add onto the Great Manor. This is where I was at by day 62. Although I don't know what all these sections' purposes are going to be, I do know that it's going to look cool. And let me just say that this texture pack makes everything just look wonderful. Oh, day 64. I dreaded doing this, but I had to mine part of this mountain right off the face of the map. But to my surprise, it didn't take long and it was super satisfying to do. This will be my main part of the mansion, a semicircle that is just gonna look, it's just gonna look, I don't know why it took me all night to finish the dimensions, but this is what it currently looks like from the back and from the front. I then decided to mine a third shaft to drop all the way down so that this would actually have a function. I was so proud of my accomplishment thus far that I will give you a little bit of a tour. By midnight, I was able to finish the bottom section only to realize that it was too tall for the first floor. Geometry is important, kids. On day 66, I finished my favorite section, which will be my office, where all my strategies and concepts will take place. I didn't show it, but I got knocked off the top by some phantoms and fell into a lot more mobs than on screen. If I didn't have Feather Falling 4, I probably would have died. I finished those pesky nightmares and watched the sunrise through my marvelous viewing area. On day 67, I was starting to get most of the second floor done, but couldn't get a picture in my mind yet, so I worked on the roof. And I'm pretty much just winging it right now. I decided to use quartz blocks for my roof. Having several stone cutters made getting materials so much easier. I also decided to make a skylight, which will look so awesome. I'm really starting to get the hang of this now. I now have a picture in my mind of what it's actually going to look like. Yes, let's go! I can't wait for Project Mansion to come together. I got attacked 4 times in one night on day 68, and I finally got everything closed, and now it was time to light it all up. Not burning it, just making it look nice and prevent those unwanted guests from spawning in my house. Day 69, I decided to show you what I have accomplished these past 69 days. And oh my goodness, it just looks so good. This actually has happened several times, and I would have ended the entire series if I wasn't skilled at MLGing. With that note, I am a very proud man. Yes, the view from below is also amazing. Let me rephrase that. The view from everywhere is just magnificent. I'm starting to tear up. It's so good. I have so many ideas for this base and especially this series, so if you want to help me on my quest for greatness, consider hitting that subscribe button. I mean, it is free. I needed more lighting, so the night of 69, I went into the nether for some glowstone and these shroom lights. They actually look pretty good. Day 70, I contemplated how I was going to get up to the second floor, and the classic water elevator should do the trick. I mean, it's only my 5th one. And why don't I have shader packs on? I don't know. Why? By day 71, I had the floor cleared out and I murdered that skeleton that was making so much ruckus. I decided to do a full circle made of white concrete, and with the magic of editing, voila, it is all finished. I had to get more sand for the concrete and found this guy. Wonderful, I will eventually start my own raid. By day 73, I built this little farm for the aesthetic, when for the 80th time, I got attacked by some phantoms. Aha! You can't get rid of me that easily. Yes, sir! A beautiful man in front of his magnificent mansion. Nothing is better. On day 74, I admired my precious view and realized that it was just incredible. I know I say so many words like that, but it's just so hard to put all this greatness into words. I went down to my iron farm and witnessed this stupendous amount of iron I was overflowing with. I'm actually so rich. I went to start the raid as I got strength potions and golden apples, when my game crashed multiple times. I guess it just couldn't handle that much awesomeness. I actually got down to 2 hearts, which was actually so unexpected, but my bodyguards protected me. Yes, thank you for having my back, little buddy. The raid just continued to break, and I took a break of my own for a while. When I came back from my break, the raid was still doing some weird stuff, and without even noticing, I had defeated the raid on which my mountain stands. I now had the Hero of the Village status effect, but more importantly, I now have 4 totems of Undying. You guys are useless, I tell you. Useless. I'm only kidding. Look at that treasure chest. I'll be adding more to that in the near future. I put my spoils of war on the old zombie house. Then we had a brawl with some phantoms and they got obliterated. Why don't I have shaders on? There we go. Mending! It finally happened! Day 77, you are really that lucky. Honestly, I was kind of hoping for them to give me emeralds with each purchase, but you know, the occasional vomited diarrhea is fine. I purchased about 17 mending books because I was so excited. Yes, now I have the best enchants in the game. Let's go. I was so proud of myself that I set out on an adventure on day 78. It was now finally time to explore this treacherous terrain and see those ever so inspiring sights. Wow! Unbelievable! Fascinating. More of the same terrain. Look at that view. Then I encountered something truly awesome. Walking medium rare, let's go! I haven't seen any all series. Majestic. Epic. Stunning. That's a fire! Dang, son. That's a wolf. I shouldn't be running towards it, but it's what I've always wanted, a pet that can slay dragons. But since this is Minecraft, you are all I can get. Oh, there's more. Let's go. Oh, I've missed this so much. Magical. Mysterious. Defies gravity? Ah! Now that's a view.
Darwin.
What a hole. Another thing that defies physics. Dangerous, danger, danger. Ow, leap of faith. Ah! Okay. I'm fine. Hello again. Aha, I thought I saw you. Yes, more steak. Extraordinary. Okay, really? Again? You've got to be kidding me. I wish real life was actually like this. Geronimo! I then found a buried treasure map, and I was going to go loot it on day 79. Alright loot, nothing special. Except the heart of the sea. Look, I'm radiating with awesomeness. Please, someone stop it. It's too bright. Dang, those are literally sky high. That's insane. A lonely skeleton on a peaceful die. Very peculiar. Very peculiar indeed. Oh, it's actually a shipwreck. I didn't even notice. And another buried treasure map. I'm down. I feel like something's lurking beneath me, ready to strike at any instance. I'm scared. Please help. Ooh, money. Haha, moolah. Out of all of those sites, this one truly is my favorite. I'm back. What an adventure. Come here, guys. I've got something to show you. Okay, see what I mean? The raid completely broke. I tried to make a raid happen away from the base, but it has to be in an actual village, so, yeah. But hey, at least it traps something. I mean, at least it had one use. Okay, I must have just gone into flash time because everything is in slow motion. No, it just lagged. Hello, buddies. Meet your new home. Adding more treasure to the treasure chest. I then began to build a road that goes to the ocean. Then I see these guys. Finally, I can do an actual raid that won't break. Oh my goodness, what a concept. I finished the road and then started the raid. They were no match for me. I absolutely destroyed them. I wiped them off the face of the earth without even breaking a sweat. There's just no way they could keep up. I'm just too powerful. The last one, let's go! Even my bodyguards are celebrating. Let's go. I can't believe that. It was now day 83 and I went to repair my tools and armor. Yep, I'm just sitting in the same spot, slaying hundreds of beasts with swords. No biggie. It was now finally time to get netherite. The strongest armor in the game. All the power. Explode. Bang. Boom. Destruction. I managed to tunnel a giant path through the nether and get 24 ancient debris on the first day. That is actually insanely lucky, and now I can say that I am the proud owner of netherite. I had to go back home for some materials and to partly combine my tools and armor with that ultimate metal. I nearly died a couple of times due to forgetting that lava actually hurts you when there's no illegal substance flowing through your veins. Yes, just look away. I know I'm doing this out in the open, just don't tell the cops. I managed to get 30 netherite the next day, which was more than enough. I am now invincible. I checked my hoblin. Why am I saying hoblin? What the? I checked my hoglin farm just cuz, and wow, I am never going hungry again. I have another project that I'm currently working on now that I have gotten my full netherite tools and armor. This is going to be my lookout tower of mountain goodness. The name still needs work, and so does the tower. It took a total of 5 days to complete, and this is the final product. I pretty much just winged this whole project because I had a picture in my head. I just didn't know how it was all gonna work out, but I think it worked out pretty fine. Let me know if you want me to turn this into the snow globe tower in the comments. It is already like a giant snowball. I love it. To put that into perspective, that means I would have to fight a minimum of 140 different phantoms. Now, it is finally time to prepare for the final boss battle! I've gotten all the necessities organized in my inner chest and in my inventory. Now it is time to say goodbye to all my friends. Goodbye. Goodbye. Oh, hello. I mean, goodbye. Goodbye, my companion.
Darwin.
Goodbye, person I have no use for and will probably never see the light of day again. Goodbye. Oh, goodbye, doggies. Goodbye. I'm gonna miss you so much. I couldn't have done this without all of you, so thank you so much. I'm gonna miss you. I'm tearing up. I'm gonna miss you. This is gonna be such a long adventure. I'm so sorry for leaving you guys. Oh, man. Alright. I just need to leave. And now to head to the stronghold. It actually was a much easier journey than I thought, since 90% of it was over the ocean. I used the triangulation method and luckily managed to lose 0 eyes of Ender, which was actually so impressive to me. I didn't actually know I was capable of doing that. I found my way through the stronghold to the portal room. Well, I am 7 days early. What should I do?
Jump, Shadow. Jump.
What was that? Jump? Okay, I'll just go for it.
Wait. What are you doing, Shadow? That wasn't in the script. Improvisation. I like it.
I wanted to do something unique this final boss battle, and I could have just one-cycled the Ender Dragon and be done in less than a day. But I wanted to do something with more pizzazz, more sparkle, more shimmer, more splendor. So I bridged all the way to the End Islands to find an End City before fighting the dragon. I mean, how epic does that sound? Oh, there it is! Oh, we actually did it, and it didn't actually take that long either. Okay, I wonder what would happen if I actually went through that. Huh, I never actually thought about that. What? Oh my goodness, are you serious? Are you... I don't think... What? I honestly don't think I could have been more lucky. That's insane. That's crazy. And it has an end ship. Jeez. That's insane. Okay, seriously, I have not been at this very long, and I've already found an end city. That's insane. Like, I walked for a while, but like, I thought it was gonna be so long before I found one. I fought my way through the towers, which was super easy, surprisingly. This was actually my first time going to an end city in full survival. I've actually never done that before, and since it was super easy, I was very, very surprised. I got a bunch of shulker shells and 19 diamonds in total. Then I finally got the elytra. Let's go. Oh yeah, I've been waiting for this the entire series. Let's go. Oh, this is awesome. Okay, let's go. Let's do this. First flight in the series. Thankfully, these wings actually worked. I mean, being there for that long, I would have thought that they'd be defective by now. I made my quick flight back to fight the infamous Ender Dragon. Let's go! I don't miss. I literally don't miss. It's just you and me, Dragon. No more. It's just you and me. You can't heal anymore. Your reign of tyranny ends today. Oh, 360? 360 no scope? Oh, again? Oh, I'm insane. This is epic. It is a wizard against dragon. Good versus evil. The battle for the ages. People will be speaking of legends of this fight for years to come. My descendants will talk of this for centuries. And now, it is time to finish this. Let's go! I just beat the Ender Dragon and ended its reign over the end forever! Now I have the greatest trophy in the game. Let's go. Looking back on this, I just realized that I forgot the dragon head on the end ship. Oh, I'm such a noob. Well, that's another story for another time. Hey, 200 days could happen if you wanted to. I exited the end credits and began to dig a hole so that I can find this easily and be able to come down here with ease. I know I just used easily and ease in a sentence. I impressed myself too with that. I headed home and enchanted my Dragonbane wings. Then I worked on my office and realized that I should have a huge map of my world. And let me just say that this was the most infuriating thing I've done in a fat minute. Like, we're talking juicy fat. Like, we're talking, like, huge. Okay, I'm done. I mean, but seriously, this map goes here. No. This map goes to the next one. How does this map fit with the, what? How does this map fit there? It doesn't even, ay. That took several days, and just look at it. It actually looks good, but it took so much longer than I thought. And there's my base. That's where we are right now. There's my road that I'll probably use a total of 2 times, but it's finished. With that, it is day 100. I flew around my base and took it all in. I loved doing this, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I finished 100 days with a tour of my world, and here it is. Alright, so that was the story of how I survived in Minecraft for 100 days of hardcore in an amplified world. Here's the proof that it was actually 100 days. It actually says 99 because the first day starts at 0. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please show your support by subscribing. This video took so long to make, so I'd really appreciate it if you did. Thank you all for watching. I'm your host, ShadowMage, and see y'all next time.